Hey, it's Clay Trader for BullWarriorStocks.com. This will be a video chart on ticker symbol LATF. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Had all sorts of requests coming on this one actually yesterday and just couldn't quite get to it with all the other massive runners around the market. But the one thing that separates this one from many of the other stocks, throughout the market is it was actually able to hold its gains. Sure, it dropped down here a little bit, but by the time the closing bell came, was able to fight back up to there. Whereas a lot of the stocks out there gapped up, ran, and then have a big red candle right now. So nice to see that was able to kind of separate itself from so many others. So anyways, I want to just talk about some supports and resistance levels, and that way we can keep an eye on what's going on from the technical perspective. So the first level of support that I'm going to draw is going to be what I call the ideal level of support. And what I mean by this is ideally, if you were to ask me, hey Clay, what would make the chart look the absolute strongest and make it the most attractive for other traders and chartists, my answer would be that if this level right here at 0015 can hold. Now by no means if it doesn't hold should you panic or anything like that. That's why I'm calling it just an ideal level, because that would make the chart look very, very nice. But it doesn't have to, because you have so many other supports below you. The next level of support is going to be down here, and I just skipped a support. Let me draw a quick one right there. The other little level is going to be right there, because that's where the bull stepped in today and said, you know what, no more, price is done going down, and that level was at 0013. But then this level here would be where the gap closes. I'm not saying a gap has to close. I personally hate that theory. Nothing has to happen. A gap on a chart does not have to close. Do they close a lot? Yes, but does it have to happen? Absolutely not. Anyways, though, this level of support is at 0011. And then the next level is going to be not too far below. You have this section right here. You can see multiple times acted as a resistance over here, and just basic technical analysis, when a resistance is broken, it becomes a support, and that level is at 0009. But at the end of the day, as long as the price holds above this purple line here, which is a 50-day simple moving average, then the overall chart will remain bullish. Now, in terms of resistance levels, pretty straightforward. We have this level right here. And that's where the profit taker stepped in today, up at 0021. And I'm not going to really go any further than that. If there's any closes up here above this level, I'm sure I'll be back to update the chart at this point, or at that point. But currently, right now, we'll just focus on 0021 as the level of resistance that you want to see the price get through. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out my private trading group down here. What it is a group of traders from beginner all the way up to experience. I send out weekly trade ideas via my exclusive newsletter, and we soon have a live chat room coming. So if you want to hang out with me and other quality traders throughout the day and just keep up to date on market events and all that good stuff, hopefully decide to join. I should note when the chat room does arrive, it's going to be under a different pricing structure. So I'd encourage you to make a move right now and check out the current pricing structure, as it's a pretty darn good deal. But don't take my word for it. If you click up there and read some of the testimonials, you can see what other members are saying. They are all third-party testimonials, so go get a third-party perspective and read some of those testimonials. Again, this was LATF. Thanks for listening. Have a good one.